Audio check 1 2 3. Audio testing 1 2 3.
Number 16, Cassie Balzano.
Baby shark.
Number 21, Becca Norris.
Guitar up.
Number 22, Alyssa Bergamini.
Oh yeah, that's who I picked to get first
Number
goal.
24, Lydia
Alyssa.
Atkinson.
Alyssa who?
Bergamini.
Oh.
22, that's who I picked.
I picked Balzano.
Number
16.
26, Kayla
Also a good pick.
Ruiz.
Hopefully.
Number 27, Kia Jack Jacobs. The Bobcats are coached by Tina Gallagher. She's assisted by Abby Dalton, Bobby Jaworski, Dave Anderson. I think that's everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you all please rise and, gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
So just have it centered up because he's about to come on. I'm just going to switch to the camera. That way people know something's going on.
All right, folks, we got another
like
soccer
this?
game here at
Turned out.
Bobcat Field. Let's see what kind of promotions we have for
One
you
more, there you go.
today.
About that.
We do have the first goal contest sponsored by Stack Sandwiches and More. Head on up to the marketing table and get your entry in for who you think will score the first goal for Georgia College today. You will be a winner of a free sandwich at Stack Sandwiches and More. At halftime, we're going to have a couple of competitions for some Georgia College gear. Got some shirts and other items up there. We got items from the Innovation Station as well to give away at halftime. So a couple of competitions. Make sure you sign up for those. Have some fun at the half. And then also we have our friends from the sports marketing class back once again. This group is doing a raffle for a $25 gift card to the Brick. Raffle tickets are going to be sold, one for $1.
Hello and welcome into the Bobcat Broadcast Network. I'm Luke Winstall. Thank you all for tuning in. We are set for North Greenville University to take on Georgia College here with the Bobcats at home, playing at Bobcat Field on West Campus in Milledgeville, Georgia. Before we're set to begin kickoff, I'll give you our starters here. First off, for Georgia College, or for North Greenville University rather, Brianna Rowe in goal, midfielder Ariana Perry, Joelle Chick, Abby Robinson, Ryan Kite, Mary Courtney Perrier, Kaylee Denneberg, Shelby Shepard, Kayla Cruz, Sarah Hazelwood, and Natalie Johnson. Now for Georgia College, their starters are Summer Ligon, Brooke Adams, Aaron Ferris, Kai Jeffries, Cassie Balzano, Becca Morris, Alyssa Bergamini, Lydia Atkinson, Kayla Ruiz, Kia Jai Jacobs, and Kate Richardson, the freshman in goal. We are set 45 minutes on the clock here as we are going to begin the first half of play. Georgia College will kick off with Kia Jai Jacobs in the center circle. For GC, they are looking for their first win of the year. They've started off 0-4. They're in the first season, and right at the beginning of the Tenna Gallagher era. Their new head coach, they've only scored 2 goals in the first 4 games. Offensively, they're looking to get going against a team in North Greenville that has yet to allow a goal. Their goal differential is +12. They defeated both opponents they have faced thus far this season, including a 9-0 win earlier in the year. Now we are off. The ball's with Erin Ferris for the Bobcats on the near side. She plays it down line to Bergamini. Now Becca Morris has it in the middle. For Georgia College, in their most recent game, they took on Embry-Riddle here in the Bobcat Shootout Tournament. Here at Georgia College, they played a couple of games in the tournament. They played Lincoln Memorial, which they lost 3-2, and Embry-Riddle, a game they lost 2-0. Ferris sends it into the 18. It's a bit long and out of bounds. We'll have a goal kick for North Greenville. But against Embry-Riddle, Georgia College had 3 shots on frame, or both teams had 3 shots on frame combined in the first 45 minutes. It was a defensive battle. We were tied at 0 at halftime. But then Embry-Riddle scored a pair of goals in the second half within about 15 minutes of each other. They pulled ahead, won that game, and Georgia College now 0-2 on the road, 0-2 at home. They began their season with a couple of games on a road trip to Florida. Dropped both 1-0. They've been competitive every game except one within 1 goal. The ball is kicked out of bounds. Now Kayla Ruiz will take the throw in for the Bobcats. Kia Jai Jacobs cuts it back. Plays it towards the top of the 18 for Ligon. Now Georgia College puts a shot on frame that is saved by Brianna Rowe, goalkeeper for North Greenville. She is one of the top goalkeepers in their conference. She was third team all-conference a year ago. Started every game for her team as a sophomore. She's played the majority of the minutes for them this season. Freshman goalkeeper Lizzie Luzi has played about 21 minutes as well for their team. Morris takes the ball away. Now plays it up top. Balzano sends it over the top. Kia Jai Jacobs taking touches ahead, trying to chip the keeper, and the Bobcats strike first. Less than 3 minutes into the game, Kia Jai Jacobs with a goal for Georgia College. Well played ball there from Balzano. And GC takes a 1-0 lead. That is, I believe, the earliest goal. It is the earliest goal they have scored all year.
Jacobs, the assist to number 16, Cassie Balzano.
And Balzano is credited with the assist. The ball is back to Rowe. The ball comes back to Joelle Chick. She plays it down the right sideline over the top of the Bobcats defense. Jeffries is there and tripped up right near the end line. It'll be a free kick for Georgia College. Foul called. Ruiz will take the ball to the spot and will take the free kick. We're 3 minutes in. Georgia College leads 1-0. Ball sent towards the center circle. Flicked on. Now Perry got a touch on it before Jacobs clears it out on the far sideline. Ball goes out on the end line. The flag is up, and Georgia College will take the goal kick with Kate Richardson. Against Embry-Riddle in Georgia College's most recent game, Richardson had 4 saves, allowed a pair of goals. Now the Crusaders working on the far sideline before Jeffries is there to kick it out with their left foot. Kai Jeffries, a United Soccer Coaches All-Southeast Region honoree a season ago. This year named a preseason Peach Belt All-Conference team player. Ball bounces around in the midfield. Georgia College settles it, and now they'll play it off towards the near side. Alyssa Bergamini gets a touch on the ball. Adams loses it. Purier passes it over towards the near side. Natalie Johnson on the left sideline, cutting it back in. Johnson had her shot blocked there by Ligon. Adams now sends it out wide with her left foot. Balzano racing down the left sideline. Balzano gets a touch ahead. Closing in towards the 18. She rips it with the right foot, and it's saved by Rowe. Rowe from Smithsburg, Maryland. Now just over 5 minutes in. Now North Greenville advancing down the sideline. Ruiz gets in there and makes a tackle for the Bobcats. Balzano controls with space. Balzano with a through ball for Jacobs. The flag is up and an offsides call. About a third of the way down the field there. Georgia College was approaching their attacking third. Sarah Hazelwood to take the free kick, a 2018 second team all-conference player. Made a big impact last year as a freshman. Playing on that back line, she helped account for 6 shutouts that her team had a season ago. There's a flag up on the far side. Looks like we've got a foul call on the play, but the center referee now blows his whistle. He'll stop play. Gonna end. It's controlled by Natalie Johnson. Hazelwood plays it back to Rowe again. Run being made by Joelle Chick. She plays it down the line, and Ruiz will watch that ball roll out of bounds. A throw in for the Bobcats. She loops it over the top. Now Balzano knocks it ahead. Too much for Jacobs. Now Rowe has it. 37-35 to go in the first half. Ball flicked over the top. Now it's on the far side with Kayla Cruz. Jeffries challenges. Ligon's able to swipe it away. Abby Robinson puts it in a dangerous area, and it's saved by Richardson. She catches it. 37:05 to go in the first half. It is an interesting matchup here with North Greenville and Georgia College. The Crusaders are a high-powered offense. We knew coming in it would be a tough test for the Georgia College team. Ferris making a run on the near sideline. The flag's up. It's out of bounds. Now Natalie Johnson from Gainesville, Florida throws it in. Now advancing Chick, the center back. It's played over on the right side. We're 10 minutes into the first half here. Centered by the Crusaders, taken away by Morris. She attempted to play it long for Jacobs. Morris staying on the ball. Richardson gets a touch on it. Atkinson to Ligon. She turns and gives it out to Ferris on the near side. Aaron Ferris now to Jacobs. Johnson throws it in again on the near sideline. Ligon has it taken away. Atkinson clears it. Jacobs, now the ball's played long for Bergamini on the near side. Alyssa Bergamini still fighting for it. She takes it back. Bergamini, a run on the end line. Plays it in, looking for Balzano. Now the ball will be cleared away by Johnson. Or no, here's Jacobs. Played to Bergamini. First touch shot is off the mark. Bergamini remains with it. Puts it in for Jacobs. She had it on her left foot. The ball still is in the box and now in the possession of North Greenville. Georgia College has engineered some good opportunities here about 12 minutes in. Denneberg passes it back. Hazelwood over to Johnson on the near side. Johnson puts it towards the top of the 18. The ball trickles through. There's Richardson dribbling with it. She'll pick it up. 33-15 remaining in the first half of play. Ball bouncing around midfield. It's booted up into the air. Ferris. Now Adams. Morris with it. Morris playing a long ball. Balzano in a foot race on the left side. Balzano cuts it back. Has space. Puts a shot in. Really a cross there that came in. Rowe will get a goal kick. Georgia College had Jacobs and Bergamini in the area. It's a fairly well-placed ball. The Bobcats lead 1-0, 32-32 to go in the first half. Rowe with the goal kick. Ball comes down the near side. It's a throw-in for Georgia College. Aaron Ferris to take it. Adams pushed off the ball in the midfield. Puryear takes control of it. Puryear hits it with the right foot. Richardson keeps it in bounds. 31:50 left in the first half of play. For the Crusaders, they are coached by Andy Robinson. He's in his 6th season. Graduated from Covenant College in 1991. He's won back-to-back Coach of the Year awards in their conference. Last year they had 4 players selected to the all-conference team. They were very successful, finishing 2nd in the South Atlantic Conference, the SAC. For Georgia College, they finished 2nd in their conference in the Peach Belt Conference. These two teams were amongst the elite a year ago. Abby Robinson throwing it in on the right side towards the center of the field. Hazelwood making a run from the back. She puts a shot attempt on. It was blocked by Ligon before it had a chance. Georgia College building their attack. Alyssa Bergamini on the near side, pushing it ahead with her right foot, centering it. It hits off the post and out of bounds. Rowe will take another goal kick for North Greenville. Very nice run there from Bergamini. We've seen a little bit of a high line here from North Greenville, and Georgia College has been able to push that ball behind them, get players like Jacobs and Bergamini, sometimes even Balzano once or twice, getting them back behind, but it's been more so Jacobs and Bergamini on this right side or near side of the field. Now here's Balzano racing on the far side. Knocks over one of the North Greenville players, knocked over Ryan Kyatt. But Georgia College has had success thus far getting the ball in behind, beating North Greenville either with a ball through the air or just off the dribble with speed. Overall, they've done very well against a team that had yet to allow a goal coming into today. Allowed their first goal of the year in their third game. Brianna Rowe will kick it away. Sarah Hazelwood passes it out towards the far side. Now it comes back into Hazelwood, the sophomore defender from South Carolina. Johnson will advance down the left side. Cruz passes it out towards the far side. We're 16 minutes in, 28:55 to go in the first half. GC up 1-0. Ball is kicked out there by Cruz. Ruiz off of the goal kick. Takes her time, now turns and plays it back. Richardson sends it off to Atkinson. Atkinson's pass is knocked out of bounds. The Bobcats will get a throw in from Erin Ferris. Jacobs lays it back to Ferris. She has it kicked out of bounds by Perry. Hazelwood wins the ball. Now Rowe has it. Rowe with the ball at her feet. Knocks one high through the air to Johnson. Johnson trying to push the ball through a gap to Perry. Richardson falls on it. Now Kate Richardson will punt it away for Georgia College. Last year they were 11-5-5 in 2018. 3-4-3 in the conference. They were especially good at home, 6-1 with 2 ties. This year they're 0-2 thus far. Bergamini centers it with her right foot. It's kicked directly out of bounds by Chick, and it will be a Georgia College corner kick to be taken by Becca Morris. Morris is from Wheeler High School in Marietta, Georgia. Her role for Georgia College, distributing the ball, passing it well, holding it in the midfield. Does a lot to help the team with midfield possession, but also takes set pieces like the left-footed corner kick you're seeing here. It's headed away, volleyed back into the 18. Morris tried to get a shot on it with her left foot. Was inaccurate. Ruiz makes a move on the left side, keeping the attack alive for the Bobcats. Georgia College to the top of the 18, and Rowe with the scoop. Now Johnson with the Crusaders looking to counter on the near side. She looked left, now playing center. Now the ball's ahead for Denneberg. Kai Jeffries is there with a nice recovery. And it'll be sent out of bounds. We will have, with 26:07 to go here in the first half, a substitution for the Crusaders.
17, Megan Beal.
Except that last play, the ball kind of beat you.
We're nearing the halfway point here in the first half. It's a long throw in on the far side. Touch made and the ball blasted over by Carly Denneberg, senior forward. In case you missed it, in case you tuned in late, Georgia College scored in the 3rd minute. Kia Jai Jacobs scored the goal, assisted by Cassie Balzano. The ball's flicked on. Jacobs steals it. Jacobs over to Bergamini. Alyssa Bergamini for Balzano, and a goal for Georgia College. Excellent play for the Bobcats to take a 2-0 lead. Bergamini the cross. She'll get the assist. Balzano will get the goal.
Balzano, the assist to number 22, Alyssa Bergamini.
North Greenville huddled up. Georgia College energized. Have a very comfortable 2-0 lead. We're only 20 minutes in. Scored in the 3rd minute and the 20th minute. And we're off here, underway after the goal. Jeffries skies it into the air. Abby Robinson. And the ball's at the feet of Morris for the Bobcats. Ruiz to Balzano. Ball comes in towards the middle of the field. Sarah Hazelwood has it. Trying to send it long. Ferris wins the header. Bergamini passes it back to Ligon.
Jackson, that's another thing, subs. So when subs come on, make sure you get whoever came on.
Chick passes it back to Rowe. Now Chick jogging in possession on the right side. Hazelwood now passes it back to the right. Sarah Hazelwood did have 3 penalty kick goals last season. Jeffries heads it over to Megan Beal. Beal is the sub that recently came in for North Greenville. Got a player down, and Ligon was down for the Bobcats. Now it's a free kick for them. Becca Morris will pass it over to Ligon, and she will take the free kick. Summer Ligon from Central High School. Her kick goes long. Balzano tried to get some kind of a touch on it, but she was unable to. The ball goes out of bounds. Goal kick for Rowe. Now another substitution for North Greenville.
A pair of substitutions for North
Off comes
Greenville.
Carly Denneberg.
14, Ansley Robinson.
Now Ansley Robinson is in.
Mackenzie Neff.
Also Mackenzie Neff is in the game for North Greenville. They've made 3 substitutions thus far. Brought in Beal, Neff, and Robinson. Cassie Balzano heads it out of bounds. Now a throw in to come from Ryan Kite. Ball's out on the far sideline. Balzano again wins the throw in. Jacobs challenging from behind. Ball's knocked long. Jeffries gets a foot on it, but possessing it is Neff. Jeffries finally wins it for Georgia College. Balzano. Now Ligon, freshman in the midfield. Her ball's headed away by Beal. Beal passing it ahead to Puryear, but one back by Ligon, played to Richardson. Atkinson. Now Ferris back to Richardson. 21 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the first half of play. Couple of players collide for North Greenville. Becca Morris is able to come away with the ball and play it into Balzano. Cassie Balzano at the edge of the 18, striking it with the right foot just over the bar. It was tipped over by Brianna Rowe. It will lead to a corner kick for Georgia College.
Substitutions for the Bobcats. Got number 18, Sophia Bonser. Number 25, Alexis Bergamini.
Now Alexis Bergamini and Sophia Bonser coming in. Bonser, a junior midfielder. Bergamini is a a forward and midfielder as well. Ball's headed out by Chick. Perry sends it ahead. Jeffries collides with Neff. GC throw in. Morris plays it back to Bonser, fresh into the game, getting her first touches on the ball. Now here comes Alexis Bergamini playing it in. Ferris tried to settle it. Bonser turns, the ball is kicked away in the midfield. Ferris will pass it back to Richardson. 19:30 to go in the first half. Georgia College now possesses. Coming in, they'd only scored 2 goals all year. They've scored 2 already. Now Erin Ferris making a run from the back. Her pass is intercepted and kicked away by Chick. Abby Robinson plays it out to Perry on the far side. Perry has it taken away, tackled by the Bobcats. Kia Jai Jacobs. Cross with the left foot is kicked out of bounds or deflected out of bounds. Another corner kick opportunity for Georgia College. Coming in, they had taken 21 in their first 4 games. So far today, this will be their 3rd, coming off the foot of Bonser. For GC, they have outshot North Greenville 8-0 thus far. Kate Richardson, the Bobcats goalkeeper, has not been tested, but Rose had a heavy workload. Called her name a lot for North Greenville. Bonser sends it in. Balzano is out of her reach. Now Rowe will take another goal kick.
3 substitutions for North Greenville. Got number 27, Alyssa Mendez. I got number 26, Taylor Harvey, and number 24, Maggie Schott.
3 subs have entered the game here for North Greenville. Maggie Schott, Taylor Harvey, and Alyssa Mendez. They're getting close to using the majority of their team. I believe they've now used 17 players thus far. We are just over a quarter of the way into the game. Ball comes on the end line, it's out of bounds, and a corner kick, it's off of Georgia College. It'll be a corner for NGU. The corner will be taken by Megan Beal from Lenexa, Kansas. As a freshman, she started 8 and played in all 16 games last year. She is the team points leader. Richardson knocks the ball out. Good job by the keeper out of Marietta. Alexis Bergamini. Balzano holds it up in the midfield. Ligon now dodging on the near side around a defender, flicking it over the top. The ball couldn't find Jacobs. It will be cleared away by Michaela Carter. North Greenville tries to play the ball into the gap. Richardson comes in and she's fouled. It'll be a free kick for Georgia College. .16:07 to go in the half. Ball one out of the air by North Greenville. Played back by Neff. Jeffries has her pass intercepted. Richardson comes and gets it again. We're about 2/3 of the way through the first half. Georgia College off to a spectacular start, leading 2-0. Now the ball's played to Alexis Bergamini. Couldn't quite get to it, and now it will be a Bobcat throw-in. Substitution for Georgia College, Ellie Watson, number 20 from East Coweta High School, comes in for Kia Jai Jacobs. Ferris will take the throw in. Morris turning. Morris setting up a ball on the far side. Ruiz making a run. Now it's played in and kicked right back out. Solid attack there from Georgia College, just couldn't get a shot off. Summer Ligon to Becca Morris, now playing the sideline. Move made down line, but we've got a flag up, an offsides call. I believe that is on Kayla Ruiz, the left back who's been fairly involved in the offensive attack today. I think that's what you want from her at the left back position. She's done a good job getting forward, but contributing a lot going forward. She's a transfer from Georgia State University. Summer Ligon. Now to Morris. Bonser. 13:55 to go. The ball's cleared away by Ansley Robinson. It's a long ball, and Taylor Harvey chases after it. It's a Georgia College throw-in. Ruiz will take the throw. She steps forward. Finds Watson, it looks like. Morris turns. Plays Bonser, who makes a nice touch around a defender. Now Ligon possesses Bergamini. GC pushing forward into their attack. Ligon to Bonser. Kai Jeffries making a run from the back, crossing midfield. Jeffries pushes it a bit too far ahead, but Bergamini's able to pass it towards the far side. Bergamini stayed in the action there. Now Rowe has it for North Greenville. 12:33 to go in the first half. North Greenville taking on Georgia College in a non-conference matchup here. Both teams getting ready, playing a lot of tough non-conference games, getting ready for their conference play. North Greenville in the SAC, South Atlantic Conference. Georgia College is in the Peach Belt. Jeffries back to Richardson. A shade over 12 minutes to go in the first half. Ball goes long out on the end line. Richardson will get another goal kick here for Georgia College. Looks like first we've got a substitution for North Greenville again. Out comes number 10, Ryan Kite, one of the players on the back line. Now Ruiz playing it up to Balzano. She tries to knock it ahead for Watson. It's a bit strong. Now Rowe with it at her feet. Chick from Roanoke, Virginia. Taking space, crossing midfield. Watson over to Bergamini on the near side for Georgia College. It was Cameron Pagliaro that just recently entered for NGU. .10:35 to go in the first half of play. Throw in from Georgia College. Watson loses possession. Now Sarah Hazelwood with a nice turn. Summer Ligon tries to stuff her. Actually, it's not Hazelwood, it's number 13, Mackenzie Neff. Harvey, now Jeffries takes it away. Balzano's tripped up. That'll be a free kick for GC. For Georgia College, a couple of notes coming in. Cassie Balzano with 1 goal and Alyssa Bergamini. For the 2 players to watch, they combined on 1 play to score Georgia College's second goal. Balzano had the goal, Bergamini with the assist. That was the second goal. It occurred about 15 minutes ago. The first goal for Georgia College, for those who may just be tuning in, came 3 minutes in. Jacobs scored, assisted by Balzano. Rowe corrals it, now tries to send it long. Her punt covering more than half the field. Morris to Balzano on the sideline. It's played ahead by Ruiz. Ball goes out. NGU with a touch over 9 minutes left will have a throw in. Now Victoria Valentine comes into the game for NGU. GC working on the left sideline. The flag comes up. It'll be a throw in for NGU. NGU has used 19 players here in the first half thus far. Still 8.5 minutes remain. Ball sent up towards Neff up top. They play the line, it goes out of bounds. North Greenville sending a shot towards the frame. Actually, it was kind of hard to determine if that was a shot or a cross attempt. But nevertheless, Georgia College with Aaron Ferris on the near sideline. Alexis Bergamini passing it to Watson. There's space for Morris in the middle. Morris fires off a shot with her left foot. It hooks just left of the goal. It will be a goal kick to come here for the Crusaders. The Crusaders were impressively efficient offensively in their first 2 games. 12 goals off of 51 shots. For their opponents, they had 15 shots, but no goals scored. Bergamini tracking back on defense, winning the ball away from Michaela Carter. Chick, who played 13 games as a freshman, switches the field of play. Pagliaro trying to make a run down the sideline. Ruiz will let it go out of bounds. She'll take a throw in. 6:50 to go in the first half of play, but first stoppage for a substitution. The Bobcats will take out Summer Ligon.
Number 23, Grace Barham.
And now Grace Barham into the game, or Barham into the game for Georgia College. The ball bounces around. The Crusaders possess a shot sent in the direction of Cade Richardson. She falls on it. I believe it was Beal who will be credited with NGU's first shot of the game, coming 39 minutes into the game. It's impressive already for Georgia College, their defensive unit and their midfield, especially, to have not allowed a single shot here. And I say the midfield especially, not allowed a shot until just now. I say the midfield especially because they've controlled the game through the midfield. Their back line hasn't had to do too much, and when they have, it's been some combination of Kai Jeffries, Kayla Ruiz, Aaron Ferris, who's gotten a good bit of action on the right side of the field, and also Lydia Atkinson in the back that has been able to do their job pretty much perfectly thus far. He's close to perfect. I'd have to say that Coach Gallagher would probably have to be happy with her team's defensive performance. Offensive as well. I mean, her whole team has looked very good. That much is obvious. Chick can't save it on the far side. A little over 5 minutes to go in the first half. Balzano plays it over to Ferris. Ferris sends it to the left of the goalpost. .450 left in the first half and counting. Now Aiden Boatwright into the game for North Greenville. They have used 21 players to my count in the first 40 minutes. That would mean they've made 10 subs in 40 minutes. So on average a sub every 4 minutes, but they've brought in obviously groups of 3 at a time. Now Bergamini making a run at the top of the 18. Her shot fired with her right foot. It's deflected out of bounds by Michaela Carter. Now Bonser will take the corner kick for Georgia College. Four minutes remain in the first half. 2-0, the Bobcats are ahead. Sent into the 18, and Rowe will fall on it. There's Grace Barham, who would touch that ball in the direction of the right post. Rowe from Smithsburg High School in Maryland punts it away. Barham wins the ball. Bergamini plays it for Watson. Now it's back to Barham, who charges forward. Now it's taken away by Beal. Beal from Kansas. Ball's deflected away by Atkinson. Atkinson dispossesses Abby Robinson. I'm sorry, Alyssa Mendez. Now Bergamini crosses it with her right foot. It's kicked right back out. Mendez. Mackenzie Neff pushing forward. Kai Jeffries heads it away. 2:35 to go in the first half. Ball's passed out by Harvey towards the far side. Beal on the ball. Ruiz challenging Beal. Beal sends it in. Richardson punches it away. Barham settles and will deliver the ball towards the right sideline for Georgia College. GC working with it towards the bottom of your screen here. Ball's headed by Pagliaro. Cassie Belzano. Now the ball's kicked away. Grace Barham at the midfield line. Bonser hit hard. Ball still in play with Harvey. Barham with her left foot kicks it towards the far sideline. There's a flag up on the near side. Pagliaro possesses. Alyssa Mendez has her pass blocked by Bonser. Grace Barham with a slide tackle. Chick to the top of the box. The ball was headed. Now a challenge from Belzano. She passes with her right foot towards the bottom of your screen, the near sideline for GC. Bergamini plays it ahead to Watson. It's chipped over the top to Bergamini. Nice play. She's tripped up in the area. No call made. The fans can't believe it. Michaela Carter with 45 seconds left in the half kicks the ball down the sideline. Atkinson fights for it, wins it, but it's out of bounds. Play stopped. We had 2 balls on the field at one time. We've got under 20 seconds remaining in the first half. A drop ball. It's kicked back to Rowe. We've got under 10 seconds to play in the first half. Joelle Chick knocks it ahead. And shot will be fired on left of the post by number 13, Mackenzie Neff. That will do it for the first half. Georgia College leads 2-0. For a scoring recap, Kia Jai Jacobs scored in the 3rd minute, assisted by Cassie Belzano. The 20th minute, Belzano scored, assisted by number 22, Alyssa Bergamini. You've got about 15 minutes of a halftime period. Thank you all for tuning in on the Bobcat Broadcast Network. I'm Luke Winstel, and we'll be back momentarily.
Change is constant. Technologies, careers, society.
There we go.
Georgia College is not about landing your first job. It's about preparing for success in a changing world. From the moment you step on campus, you have an immediate sense of belonging. At Georgia College, learning takes place all around us. Our students are critical thinkers, ready to graduate into a complex world. Georgia College, your public liberal arts university. Technologies, careers, society. It is impossible to predict the future. The jobs of tomorrow may not even exist today. At Georgia College, you will learn to be a critical thinker, to develop new ideas and out-of-the-box solutions, because those are the kind of lifelong skills you'll need in a rapidly changing world. The way we see it, it's not really about what you know. It's about how you think. Georgia College, your public liberal arts university.
Hey, Banks. Have a seat and let me make you uncomfortable. Up those grades, son, or the only position you'll be playing in college is sitting on me. You're still awake? Have a seat on old Mr. Bench. At least your buns will fall asleep.
Is this the one about the high school hotshot who gets benched in college?
Hey, Manti, who down?
It's a tearjerker!
We often get the question, where does the money go? More than 90% of NCAA revenue supports 89 championships and more than 1,100 member schools that give $2.7 billion in scholarships each year. Look around you. There are more than 450,000 student athletes competing every year, succeeding on the field, in the classroom, and in life. Bottom line, we put our money where our mission is.
What you've gained as a student will be just as important to you as what you did as a player. As long as you know that you made the effort to do the best of which you're capable, there's no failure. Success on 3.
There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes. And just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports.
We are leaders and teachers, dreamers and winners. We are the coaches of women's basketball. united for the good of our game and those who play it. We are the WBCA. We are the coaches of women's basketball. We are leaders and teachers, dreamers and winners. We are professionals who conduct ourselves ethically and with integrity. We place the education, safety, and well-being of the athletes we coach above all else and teach them the fundamental values they need to succeed in life. We are coaches united for the good of our game and those who play it. We are the WBCA.
Change is constant. Technologies, careers, society. Georgia College is not about landing your first job. It's about preparing for success in a changing world. From the moment you step on campus, you have an immediate sense of belonging. At Georgia College, learning takes place all around us. Our students are critical thinkers, ready to graduate into a complex world. Georgia College, your public liberal arts university. Technologies, careers, society. It is impossible to predict the future. The jobs of tomorrow may not even exist today. At Georgia College, you will learn to be a critical thinker, to develop new ideas and out-of-the-box solutions, because those are the kind of lifelong skills you'll need in a rapidly changing world. The way we see it, it's not really about what you know. It's about how you think. Georgia College, your public liberal arts university.
Hey, Banks. Have a seat and let me make you uncomfortable. Up those grades, son, or the only position you'll be playing in college is sitting on me. You're still awake? Have a seat on old Mr. Bench. At least your buns will fall asleep.
Is this the one about the high school hotshot who gets benched in college?
Hey, man, T, move down.
It's a tearjerker.
We often get the question, where does the money go? More than 90% of NCAA revenue supports 89 championships and more than 1,100 member schools that give $2.7 billion in scholarships each year. Look around you. There are more than 450,000 student athletes competing every year, succeeding on the field, in the classroom, and in life. Bottom line, we put our money where our mission is.
What you've gained as a student will be just as important to you as what you did as a player. As long as you know that you made the effort to do the best of which you're capable, there's no failure. Success on three.
There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes. And just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports.
We are leaders and teachers, dreamers and winners. We are the coaches of women's basketball, united for the good of our game and those who play it. We are the WBCA. We are the coaches of women's basketball. We are leaders and teachers, dreamers and winners. We are professionals who conduct ourselves ethically and with integrity. We place the education, safety, and well-being of the athletes we coach above all else and teach them the fundamental values they need to succeed in life. We are coaches united for the good of our game and those who play it. We are the WBCA.
Change is constant. Technologies, careers, society. Georgia College is not about landing your first job. It's about preparing for success in a changing world. From the moment you step on campus, you have an immediate sense of belonging. At Georgia College, learning takes place all around us. Our students are critical thinkers, ready to graduate into a complex world. Georgia College, your public liberal arts university. Technologies, careers, society. It is impossible to predict the future. The jobs of tomorrow may not even exist today. At Georgia College, you will learn to be a critical thinker, to develop new ideas and out-of-the-box solutions, because those are the kind of lifelong skills you'll need in a rapidly changing world. The way we see it, it's not really about what you know. It's about how you think. Georgia College, your public liberal arts university.
Hey, Banks. Have a seat and let me make you uncomfortable. Up those grades, son, or the only position you'll be playing in college is sitting on me. You're still awake? Have a seat on old Mr. Bench. At least your buns will fall asleep.
Is this the one about the high school hotshot who gets benched in college?
Hey, man, T, move down.
It's a tearjerker!
We often get the question, where does the money go? More than 90% of NCAA revenue supports 89 championships and more than 1,100 member schools that give $2.7 billion in scholarships each year. Look around you. There are more than 450,000 student athletes competing every year, succeeding on the field, in the classroom, and in life. Bottom line, we put our money where our mission is.
What you've gained as a student will be just as important to you as what you did as a player. As long as you know that you made the effort to do the best of which you're capable, there's no failure. Success on 3.
There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes. And just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports.
We are leaders and teachers, dreamers and winners. We are the coaches of women's basketball, united for the good of our game and those who play it. We are the WBCA. We are the coaches of women's basketball. We are leaders and teachers, dreamers and winners. We are professionals who conduct ourselves ethically and with integrity. We place the education, safety, and well-being of the athletes we coach above all else and teach them the fundamental values they need to succeed in life. We are coaches united for the good of our game and those who play it. We are the WBCA.
Change is constant. Technologies, careers, society. Georgia College is not about landing your first job. It's about preparing for success in a changing world. From the moment you step on campus, you have an immediate sense of belonging. At Georgia College, learning takes place all around us. Our students are critical thinkers, ready to graduate into a complex world. Georgia College, your public liberal arts university.
Robinson. North Greenville did again use 21 players in that first half. Went to their bench 10 different times. Or 10 total times. The ball comes over to Pagliaro on the near side. It's headed by Jeffries. Now Bergamini on the far side. She was one of 3 substitutes for Georgia College, Alexis Bergamini. And when she came in, she made an instant impact offensively. She registered a couple of stats, I think a shot on goal and a couple of other things like a shot on, a corner kick, things like that. But for Georgia College, she came in and has made a very nice impact for them. She's been good off of the bench. When her sister, Alyssa, has not been in, Alexis has definitely kept up the high level of play for GC thus far. Now Alexis's sister, Alyssa, did have the assist for Georgia College on the second goal to Balzano. Kia Jai Jacobs fighting for it up top before the ball is cleared away by NGU. A free kick earned, foul it looks like on Jacobs. Now Chick will take the free kick. Along with the goalkeeper Rowe, Chick was the only player to play all 45 minutes for North Greenville. Every other position played usually somewhere between 20 and 30. Jacobs plays it up top for Bergamini. She charges in towards the 18. Georgia College will have their third goal. Alyssa Bergamini, forward, scores for the Bobcats. They lead 3-0. Bergamini made a nice run there, cut it to the right around the goalkeeper, cut it around to Brianna Rowe. Then from a tough angle, nailed the shot with the right foot. Nothing the defenders could do about it that were in the area. Phenomenal play from her, and Georgia College has their biggest lead of the year. We're 4 minutes into the second half. Adams pokes it to Bergamini on the near side. She'll send it to Ligon, who flicks it high into the air. Morris plays it back. Well, Georgia College has started off both halves fantastically. Had a goal 3 minutes into the first half and a little over 3 minutes into the second half, right around the 48th minute of the game. Now Bergamini will have 4 points, I believe, coming from this game. 1 goal for 3 points, 1 assist, which is 1 point. I believe that does put her... I'm sorry, a goal is 2 points. That's 3 points for Bergamini. Now that does put her in the team lead for points. Balzano had 2 coming in, and Bergamini had 2 coming in, so actually they're tied. In terms of points, they've got 5 each. Ball's knocked out on the left side. It comes out of bounds off of number 7 for North Greenville, Abby Robinson. Here's Kate Richardson, who ranks 4th in the Peach Belt Conference in saves this season, coming into the game with 16. One correction I have. I misread the stats I was given. North Greenville still does not have a shot yet. They do have 1 corner kick, which is the mistake I made saying they had 1 shot. But they do not have a shot yet. So talk about a good defensive performance. They haven't even let the opposing team get one on frame or anywhere near the frame. And the ball's knocked over the top. Kai Jeffries turns out. She's being pursued by Denneberg. Free kick to come for the Bobcats. Denneberg had 1 goal, 7 shots, and 3 assists. She's from Merritt Island High School. Those are her numbers from this season thus far. We're under 38.5 minutes left in the game. Ferris will take the free kick. Ball's headed out towards the bench. Ferris will now take a throw in. Ferris made the 2017 and 18 All-Academic team in the Peach Belt Conference. Chick has it on the back line for NGU. Bergamini to Ruiz. Now back to Ruiz. Morris to Alyssa Bergamini, who's pushed off the ball by Pagliaro. Pagliaro with a strong touch. Ruiz kicks it out. Throw in for the Crusaders to come. Throw in will come from Abby Robinson. Looks like she'll attempt to chuck it into the 18. It's headed straight out of bounds by Jeffries. Now that will lead to a corner kick for NGU.
Yeah, a little wider. A little wider. And then kind of follow the ball over and zoom in.
36:45 to go in the half. Corner kick taken from Dinneberg. It's headed out. Now Bergamini trying to lead the counterattack. Sends the ball towards the right sideline for Jacobs. Bailey mishits it. I'm sorry, that was Robinson that mishit it. Ligon trying to send the ball long. Bergamini was in pursuit there. Now Brianna Rowe, 5'7" junior, passes it off to Pagliaro. Chick making a run for it from the back. Jacobs tried to tackle her. She pushed it ahead to Beal. Beal puts one wide of the post. A goal kick to come. We're now 10 minutes into the second half. Ligon passed it back. Georgia College now playing on the near sideline to Kayla Ruiz. Outshooting their opponent 10-0 thus far. Bergamini sends it in. Rowe with a save. Rowe had only had 15 shots put on her all year. Now she's had 10 in one game from Georgia College. She's been tested thus far, allowed 3 goals on 10 shots. Ferris pushing it down the line. Jacobs knocked it ahead. Ball comes in towards Bergamini. She couldn't quite get a touch on it. Pushed off the ball by Pagliaro. Those two collided shoulder to shoulder. Pagliaro now will have the pass intercepted. Morris to Ligon in the middle. GC possessing. Ball's kicked up the field. Now it'll be played in towards the center, intended for Dinneberg of NGU. Morris passed it back to Jeffries. Jeffries accelerating, looking to make a run. She plays it in for Jacobs. She tried so hard to stay off onsides, but they flag her for an offsides call. Held up her run, but not quite enough. It was a good move from her, trying to slowly chop her feet to where the ball, she could accelerate once the ball is played. Rowe takes the kick after the offsides call. Rowe is pushed up near the midfield circle. And now Ligon has it. Rowe jogs back into the 18-yard box. Georgia College dispossessed on the right side of the field. Pagliaro controls the ball. Now Ruiz touches it with her foot. Pagliaro will get it back. Cameron Pagliaro. Now it's flicked on. Denneberg worked on Ruiz there. Jeffries touches it out. Perry plays it back. Ball's headed up into the air. Perry hit it with her back. Now she turns. Ruiz works hard there, kicks it out of bounds. Well defended by her. NGU will get a throw in, but first a substitution from the Crusaders.
Into the match for the Crusaders, number 10, Ryan Kite.
Pagliaro comes out, and now on the near side, Ryan Kite. Kite started the game. Now a turn. The ball comes near Richardson. She picks it up off of the near side post. Now 31:45 to go in the second half. Jacobs battling for it, but she has it taken away by Kite, who's fresh into the game. Ryan Kite rolls the ball over, now passes it towards the center of the field. Shepard, defended by Ligon. Ferris tracking back, the ball comes in long. Ruiz dashes on the near side. She'll shield the ball out of bounds, and we've got the flag up. An offsides call. Only about a couple of yards away from the end line. Ruiz will place it down in the corner, and she'll take the kick. Ruiz, a forward from Milton High School. Morris flicks it ahead. Now Ligon. After a misplay, now here's Bergamini. She's in. The ball's deflected off of Bergamini. She sprints out on the far side. Over 30 minutes to play. Bergamini crosses it in. Jacobs turns, puts a shot just right. It's right of the goal. Now another substitution from the Crusaders to come. Coming off the field is Carly Denneberg, senior. Now on, I believe, is Alyssa Mendez. Ball bounces over the midfield line. Bonser playing it to Jacobs. It's flicked out towards the far sideline. It's turned over, a throw in for NGU. Chick will get her first rest of the game. Now in number 23, Sarah Hazelwood, sophomore defender. She comes back in at center back.
Substitutions for North Greenville at 23, Sarah Hazelwood, 21. Kayla Cruz, both back in the match.
Kayla Cruz also subbed back in. As I mentioned, all the players that NGU has played, it does showcase they have a lot of depth. From all the notes that I have, you can see that they have a lot of players that definitely are worthy of playing time here. They're a deep team. They're very good in their conference. But here, Georgia College has come out, started off strong in both halves, and looked like the much better team. They've had about 60% possession thus far.
Does it say open at the bottom? Yeah. So take the filter off.
28.5 minutes remain in the half. The ball bounces over towards the near side. It's out of the reach of Perry, and now Ruiz will look to throw it in. Now the Bobcats will make a substitution. Kia Jai Jacobs will come off, and a substitution also for the Crusaders as number 7, Abby Robinson, comes off. Natalie Johnson comes in for North Greenville, and for Georgia College, Cassie Balzano is into the game. She has 3 points alone in this game, 5 on the year. Now Jacobs shielding the ball out of bounds. A flag up and a corner kick earned by NGU. The ball will be placed down by Megan Beal. In 2018 as a freshman, she started 8 and played in all 16 games. Tied for the team lead in goals with 5. Here's her corner kick. Headed to the right of the post. Good attempt there from NGU. Now they've got 2 shots on Georgia College with 11. I would say that's my biggest takeaway right now. And the goal kick from Kate Richardson coming. Now some notes on North Greenville. Playing in the Conference Carolinas from Tigerville, South Carolina. The school was founded in 1892. They've got about 2,500 people enrolled at the school. They do play in the NCAA Division II competition. Perry kicks it in with her left foot. Ball heads towards the top of the penalty area, and Richardson will dive on it. .26.5 minutes remain. Richardson's punt headed. Beal over to Perry. The ball finds its way to the middle to Kite. Kayla Cruz, who's recently come into the game, battling on the far side with Ferris. Ferris earns a throw in. Atkinson possesses, now blasts it long. Foul called. Georgia College will take a free kick. 25.5 minutes left in the half. Left in the game. Ferris will take the free kick for GC. Bergamini tried to send it ahead. Shot from Balzano was blocked. Cruz passes it ahead. Beal knocked it over to Puryear. A whistle blown, foul on NGU. Georgia College will get the free kick. Ferris again taking it right there at the top of your screen. Puryear passes it back, and now Hazelwood over towards the far side. Natalie Johnson passed it back. It's kicked long, headed by Georgia College. Perry working for it. Kayla Ruiz putting on another nice defensive show. Georgia College will get a throw in. Bergamini plays it back to Ruiz, who does have time. Kai Jeffries tried to chop it down the left sideline. Here's a throw in for Kite. 23 minutes and 45 seconds left. Another substitution for NGU. They trail 3-0 to Georgia College. For anyone just tuning in, Kia Jai Jacobs scored the first goal for GC, assisted by Cassie Balzano 3 minutes into the game. Then Balzano scored a goal 20 minutes in, assisted by Alyssa Bergamini. And Bergamini in the 48th minute scored GC's third goal and most recent goal. Ruiz. Now to Cassie Belzano.
To the bench for the Crusaders, number 24, Maggie Shop.
Maggie Shop was the most recent substitution for NGU. Ball over the top, Belzano racing after it. It's kicked away by Rowe. A whistle blown, Belzano's offsides. The flag came up on the far side from the official. Now a free kick to be taken. Looks like Hazelwood is going to take it. Jeffries clears it away with the left foot. Hazelwood still has it. Getting by Bergamini. Now she'll send it in the box. It's headed and Richardson couldn't make the save. It's a goal. I believe that was number 17, Megan Beal. Now NGU is on the board for the first time this evening. It was scored by Megan Beal. She is the team points leader. Also the goal leader now, has 4 goals in 3 games played and 2 assists for a total of 10 points. Now 8 of her 10 shots this year have been on goal. 4 of her 10 shots have been goals. Talk about efficiency.
North Greenville goal scored by number 17, Megan Beal.
Bergamini tries to send it in behind. 21:45 to go here in the game. It's now 3-1. In the past 10 or 15 minutes, there have been 4 shots from NGU. Alyssa Mendez plays it back. Hazelwood. Crossing midfielder. No, not Hazelwood. That was Ansley Robinson. Now for Georgia College, after that goal was allowed, it looks like freshman Haley Titus is back in goal. It is Titus wearing number 1. This is her first action at home. She comes from Cavalry Day High School in Savannah, Georgia. Freshman goalkeeper making her home debut here in Milledgeville at Bobcat Field on West Campus at Georgia College and State University. Georgia College has been 0-2 in their first couple of home games, but they lead by 2 goals with 20 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in the game, and their third home game looking to pull off their first home win. The ball's hauled into the 18, but headed away by Erin Ferris. Kai Jeffries now to Grace Barham. Barham passed it out to the far side. Cassie Belzano worked on the sideline. It's a throw-in now for NGU. We're under 20 minutes to play in the game. NGU has picked up their intensity and their energy after scoring their first goal. Now Beal, the lone NGU goal scorer. The ball is sent into Titus. Shot on there from Alyssa Mendez from Miami, Florida. NGU working on the far sideline. 18:50 left in the second half. Ball from Robinson, played back to Hazelwood. Ball comes out. It's a throw-in for Georgia College. Ferris. Ligon plays a beautiful through ball. Bergamini's offsides. She had a great opportunity on goal, but she was offsides just barely. There's Alyssa Bergamini there making a nice run, looking for her second goal of the night. Hazelwood from Dixie High School in South Carolina sends it in. Jeffries passes it out to Bergamini on the near side. It's played down line for Balzano. Balzano turns down the left sideline. It's out of bounds, and it will be an NGU throw-in. Taking it for the Crusaders will be Ryan Kite. Ligon to Bergamini. Balzano back to Ligon. Barham over to Bergamini on the near side. Bergamini taking space inside. Her attempt was off the shoulder of a Crusader player. Bergamini bumped hard from behind by Mendez. Bonser out to the sideline, and we've got an offsides call. Another offsides on Georgia College. They only had 2 in the first half. I believe they've had 3, if not more, in the second. Georgia College leading 3-1, 16 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. North Greenville passes it over to Ansley Robinson. Hazelwood thought about playing it back, now passes it forward, out of bounds, and GC will get a throw in.
Into the match for the Crusaders, number 13, Mackenzie Neff.
Now Mackenzie Neff comes back in for North Greenville.
And subs a minute ago for Georgia College, number 23, Grace Barham, and number 1, Haley Titus.
And Brooke Adams is fresh into the game for GC. Lydia Atkinson kicks it out on the far side. Cruz kept it in. Cruz dribbling on the ball, now kicks it in with her right foot. Titus will catch it there. 15 minutes and 15 seconds left. Turn from Cruz. Trying to go down the line. Atkinson is there to kick the ball out of bounds. Natalie Johnson made a run there on a throw-in, but it's thrown in towards the center of the field. Now Balzano. Ball played long for Bergamini. Bergamini charges forward. Bergamini will have another chance at goal, and it's saved by Rowe. Bergamini working hard on the near side, taking down Ryan Kite. That will be a foul. Took down Kite from behind. Good effort from Bergamini, but really decked Kite there. So the foul was called there, and Hazelwood will take the free kick. About 65 yards away from goal. 13:55 to go in the game. The Bobcats lead 3-1. Barham heads it backwards. Haley Titus, freshman goalkeeper, comes out, secures the ball. Titus drop kicks it on the right side. Both Bergaminis are in, I believe. It's Alexis on the far side. Barham volleys it ahead to Alexis Bergamini. Now here's Alyssa Bergamini volleying it with her right foot. Rowe possesses. Robinson pushes forward. She'll send it out to Kite. Maggie Scoop working on the sideline, beats Ruiz, and Kai Jeffries is there to help her out. Corner kick to come for NGU. Will be their fourth corner of the game. Hazelwood jogs forward to take the corner kick. The sophomore coming off of about as good of a freshman year as you can have. Right-footed corner towards the back post. Now Alexis Bergamini. The ball comes in, looking for the far post. Haley Titus watches it go out of bounds. She'll take a goal kick, but a substitution from NGU first. Georgia College will also make one. Bergamini comes out.
Substitutions on both sides. Number 10, Ryan Smith for the Bobcats.
And Ryan Smith comes in for Georgia College. Smith, a sophomore from Northgate High School. Joelle Chick comes back in for NGU. 11 minutes left. Maggie Shop toes it in towards the middle. And an attempt on goal. Nice save from Titus there. Natalie Johnson took the shot. It's a foul on NGU, and it's Georgia College ball. There was an excellent save there from Titus in the back. Ball's knocked over towards the far side. Kai Jeffries sprints in. Nutmeg on the far side from Jeffries, it looked like. Pretty crafty there from the center back. Ball comes over, and Maggie Shop will get a touch on it, working on Kayla Ruiz. Shop making a couple of moves. Ruiz got her foot on the ball, forcing Shop to pass it back to Ryan Kite. The ball finds its way to Sarah Hazelwood. Hazelwood chips it towards the middle. Atkinson with a nice play. Georgia College working it forward in the attack. Ryan Smith played it ahead. Bergamini on the left sideline. She works on Ryan Smith, now passes it back to Kayla Ruiz, supporting from the back line. 9:42 left in the game. Chick pushed forward. Now she sends it outside to Michaela Carter. Erin Ferris forces the ball back to Chick. She tries to play it over towards the near sideline. The pass is long. Smith couldn't get to it. Ruiz will hop over, walk over, and take the throw in. Ruiz tried to throw it in for Ryan Smith. Now Bergamini steps forward, throws it down line. Balzano couldn't settle it. Now we've got a few substitutions. 3 from North Greenville here.
We got 3 checking in for the Crusaders. Number 26, Taylor Harvey. 22, Victoria Valentine. 17, Megan.
Taylor Harvey, Victoria Valentine, and Megan Beal all check in for North Greenville University. Ryan Smith throws it over. The ball's off. And it's a throw-in for Georgia College. It was off of Victoria Valentine. Now Balzano. Balzano tried to pass it out towards the far side. The ball was cleared. Now here's Lydia Atkinson. 7:50 to go in the half. Ball was attempted to be played for Erin Ferris. She's making a run. But now Rowe plays it to Chick. Ball coming down the left sideline. Kicked hard. It goes out off the post, and it will be a goal kick for Haley Titus off of that corner kick flagpole there in the corner of the field on that top right side.
Bobcats, number 21, Becca Morris.
Now Becca Morris comes back in for Georgia College. Just a shade over 7 minutes to play. Titus with a short goal kick flicked on by Morris. Barham headed ahead. It goes out of bounds, and it will be a throw-in for NGU right near midfield. Natalie Johnson. Now Beal, and it's cleared away by Ruiz, but still stays at the feet of NGU. Kai Jeffries chases on the near side. Jeffries tried to play to Ryan Smith. Smith battling defensively. And knocked over by behind is Bergamini for the Bobcats. He's pushed over from the back by Sarah Hazelwood. Ruiz will take the free kick. A touch over 6 minutes left to play in the game. Jeffries kicked it ahead. Now Beal. Beal's tripped up by Barham. Foul called. Now with 5:30 to go, we'll have a free kick. NGU will let Beal take it. Beal is a very accurate player. Georgia College put 4 players in the wall and 4 players for NGU. They tried to run some kind of a gadget play there. Bergamini kicks it out on the near sideline. Georgia College did well to defend it. 4:45 to go in the half. Victoria Valentine was in the area, but the ball comes out, and Ruiz will throw it in for Georgia College. Four and a half minutes left. Cassie Balzano. Push from behind. Kite passes the ball out to Beal. Natalie Johnson sends it towards the middle of the field. There's a collision. A foul called on NGU. That's on Mackenzie Neff. She collided with Erin Ferris. Ferris is going to take the free kick. Ryan Smith Tried to stab at the ball there, and Johnson hit it over the top. Kai Jeffries. Good play from Jeffries out of the back. And Jeffries turns it right over to Johnson. Ryan Kite playing for Beal. Beal gets it back on the sideline. She'll work on the preseason All-Peach Belt Conference player and lose possession to Kai Jeffries. The horn blows. We've got 3 more substitutions for NGU that will come in, likely to close out the final 185 seconds of play. The clock has stopped with 3 minutes and 6 seconds left in the game. Georgia College does lead 3-1. We'll have a throw-in from Megan Beal. Barham to Bergamini. Chick has it in the back. The pass to Chick is intercepted by Belzano. Morris now tried to send it long. Collision between a couple of Georgia College players. Here's Bergamini on the left side. The ball bounces in. She gets a touch on it. And it will be kicked out by number 14, Ansley Robinson, or taken down the line, I should say. Barham plays it out to Morris. Beckham Morris with an errant pass, or an intercepted pass. Ryan Kite. Bergamini sprints back and takes it away. Ruiz with 2:05 to play, cutting past one defender. Gets tangled up with Ryan Kite. It's a foul on Ruiz. And now Beal will take another free kick for NGU.
Substitutions, number 3, Ariana Perry. Number 15, Carly Dinneberg. And number 16, Shelby Shepard.
The last 3 substitutions that were brought in a minute ago for North Greenville. Ariana Perry, Carly Dinneberg, and Shelby Shepard. Ball sent in long. Titus with the catch. A minute and 30 seconds remain. Haley Titus has looked good in her home debut for Georgia College. Good drop kick from Titus. Perry on the left side, working on Erin Ferris. She pulls it back, goes left, and Ferris kicks it out. Perry with 65 seconds remaining throws it in.
1 minute.
Perry stays alive. Kai Jeffries with a nice volley. Cassie Belzano will hold it up in the midfield for Georgia College. Now she darts down the line on the right side. Chick plays it back. Rowe will come up, charge forward, and kick it away. Natalie Johnson now to Chick. 30 seconds remain in the game. Georgia College up 3-1, looking for their first win in the Coach Tina Gallagher era. Morris after a pass from Bailey Munnerlin. Now the ball is played towards the middle of the field. Munnerlin played it on the sideline. And now we've got 5 seconds left. And the game will end with the ball in the possession of Alyssa Bergamini. As it's kicked forward, Georgia College takes the win, 3-1. GC with the first win of the Coach Tina Gallagher era, beating North Greenville University, a team that had come in undefeated. GC now improves to 1-4. North Greenville is now knocked down to 2-1. To finish off the game, we've got our innovative player, or now players of the game, sponsored by the Innovation Station. I make that plural, players of the game, because we'll give it to Cassie Belzano and Alyssa Bergamini, both of which scored 3 points in today's game with 1 goal each and 1 assist to each of them. The stat review today has been sponsored by Zaxby's, and our next broadcast will be Saturday, September 28th at noon. Georgia College Soccer will be taking on Lander. Be sure to tune in then. I'm Luke Winstall. Thank you to our crew. Thank you all for tuning in on the Bobcat Broadcast Network, and we will see you back on September 28th. Thank you.